Everyone wants to grow. Maybe not every day, maybe not in a loud way. But deep down, most of us want to be a little better than before. We want to feel like we're not stuck. We want to feel like we're moving forward, even if it's slow. That feeling shows up in quiet ways. Sometimes we find ourselves hoping we can stay calm next time. We don't want to lose our temper so quickly. Or feel nervous the moment something unexpected happens. We want to stay steady, even when life gets hard. Other times, we just want to feel more clear inside. We want to understand what we're feeling, and why. We want to feel more sure. Instead of always questioning if we made a mistake. We want to stop feeling confused about who we are. And start feeling more in control. And deep down, we want to grow into someone we can respect. Not someone perfect, not someone fake. Just someone more honest, more focused, more free. That's what growth really is. Not changing everything overnight, but slowly becoming more of the person we're meant to be. And here's the truth. Growth doesn't come from luck, or talent, or waiting for the right time. It comes from small actions that we repeat. Actions that help something inside us get stronger. So today, I want to share 5 of those actions. They're simple, but they matter. If we practice them again and again, they lead to real change. Let's start with the first one. Point 1. Know yourself honestly. It sounds simple, but it's not always easy. Because being honest with ourselves means we don't look away. We don't pretend we're fine when we're not. We don't cover things up with busyness, or blame, or jokes. It means asking real questions. Like, why'd I always feel so tired around certain people? Why'd I keep doing the same thing that hurts me? What am I really avoiding? These questions aren't always comfortable, but they open the door to real understanding. When we start to know ourselves honestly, we stop needing to perform. We stop trying to be someone we're not. We can finally take a deep breath and start where we actually are, not where we pretend to be. Honest self-understanding is the foundation of all growth. Because if we don't know what's really going on inside, how can we ever move forward in a real way? And this kind of honesty is not about judging yourself. It's not about being hard on yourself. It's about learning to look at yourself with clarity and kindness. Like a good friend who tells you the truth. Not to hurt you, but to help you heal. So don't rush this part. Take time to notice your thoughts. Take time to name your feelings. And take time to ask yourself, gently, what's really going on inside me today? The more honestly you know yourself, the more clearly you'll see what needs to grow. Point 2. Accept what you cannot control. This sounds simple, too. But it's something many of us struggle with every single day. We want things to go our way. We want people to understand us, listen to us, agree with us. We want plans to work out. We want life to feel fair. And when it doesn't, we get angry. We feel frustrated, anxious, helpless. We try harder to control everything, and feel even worse when we can't. But here's the truth. No matter how hard we try, we can't control everything. We can't control what other people think. We can't control what they say, or don't say. We can't control the weather, the traffic, or the past. And we definitely can't control every outcome. That's why learning to accept what we cannot control is such an important step in growing up and calming down. Because once we accept it, we stop wasting our energy on trying to fix what can't be fixed. We stop fighting reality. And instead, we start focusing on what is in our hands. We can't control how someone treats us, but we can choose how we respond. We can't change the past, but we can learn from it. We can't control what others believe, but we can live by what we believe. This shift changes everything. Because the moment we stop trying to control the outside world, we start having more control over our inner world. And that's where real strength begins. Not in forcing life to be perfect, but in learning to stay steady even when it's not. So when life feels chaotic, or unfair, or out of your hands, take a breath and ask yourself, is this something I can control? If not, let it go. And return your focus to what's yours to carry. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. The third one is, keep your promises to yourself. We often try hard to keep promises we make to other people. We don't want to disappoint them. We want to be seen as reliable. But what about the promises we make to ourselves? Like, I'll wake up early tomorrow. I'll stop saying yes when I don't mean it. I'll finally start doing that one thing I care about. We say it, we mean it, but then, we don't follow through. And little by little, something happens. We stop trusting ourselves. We stop believing our own words. We start to feel weak, not because we failed, but because we broke our own word. But the good news is, just like trust can be broken, it can also be rebuilt. Every small promise you keep to yourself makes you stronger, prouder, more steady. Even if it's tiny, like sitting down to write for 10 minutes. Or going for a short walk when you said you would. Or putting your phone down and being present for 5 minutes. It's not about doing big impressive things. It's about proving to yourself, I show up for me. And the more you show up for yourself, the more solid your self-respect becomes. The fourth one is, practice even when you don't feel like it. Motivation comes and goes. Some days we feel inspired, and some days we don't. But growth doesn't wait for motivation. It responds to practice. Practice means doing something again and again. Even when it's boring, even when it's hard. It means showing up, not perfectly, but consistently. Because the truth is, if we only act when we feel like it, we'll never build real strength. But if we act with purpose, even when it's uncomfortable, we start to grow into someone we can rely on. This doesn't mean forcing yourself until you're exhausted. It means gently showing up, again and again, until the thing that used to feel hard, feels normal. And one day, without even noticing, you'll look back and realize, I used to struggle with this. Now it's just part of me. That's the power of practice. And finally, number 5. Be kind to yourself while you grow. Growth is not a straight line. Some days you'll take a step forward. Some days you'll fall back. That doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're human. So be kind. Not lazy, not careless, but gentle, patient, encouraging. Talk to yourself like someone you care about. Don't say, what's wrong with me? Say, it's okay, I'm learning, I'm trying. Because kindness doesn't make you weaker, it helps you heal. And people grow best when they feel safe. So let your inner voice be a safe place. A place where effort is seen. Where setbacks are part of the story. Where every small step is something to be proud of. So those are the 5. Know yourself honestly. Accept what you cannot control. Keep your promises to yourself. Practice even when you don't feel like it. And be kind to yourself while you grow. These aren't fancy ideas. They're quiet habits. But they build something strong. Not overnight. Not perfectly. But steadily. And that's how real growth happens. Not through pressure. Not through fear. But through small, honest, repeated action. So if you're trying to grow, keep going. If you're tired, rest, but don't give up. If you fall, get up, and be kind to yourself when you do. Growth takes time. But every time you choose honesty, every time you let go of what you can't control, every time you show up again, you are building something. So just keep walking. You are not behind. You are becoming.